Welcome to EDU World Space.
First thing I want to bring to your attention is that it asks for the exact area and you rounded, so that would be one possibility, but we can see if you would have the otherwise correct answer or not. But we don't want to round with decimals here. Okay, so we're using the formula. We want to find the area of the shaded region, so let's first find the area of the regular hexagon. And so that would be 1/2 times the apothem times the perimeter. We have a radius, so here, creating a right triangle, I'll label A for the apothem, and we'll also want to know X, which will help us find the perimeter. We'll use right triangle trig here. We can find this angle, 360 degrees around that point, divided by 6 sides, and then half of that. This is 30 degrees, because you could essentially fit 12 of these right triangles. And so using right triangle trig, let's say we want to find A first, the apothem. That's the adjacent to the 30-degree angle, and 16 is the hypotenuse. So we can say the cosine of 30 degrees would be equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. So 16 cosine 30 is the apothem exactly. Well, the cosine of 30 degrees in degree mode is not a nice number. Maybe you're familiar with it. It is the square root of 3 divided by 2 exactly. So the apothem is 16 times the square root of 3 over 2, which is just 8 square root 3 exactly. So 1/2 times 8 square root 3 times the perimeter. We can either use Pythagorean theorem to complete, or we could write another relationship, this time using sine, because x, which is on the perimeter, is opposite in hypotenuse. We could say that sine 30 is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. So 16 sine 30 would be equal to x. Sine 30 is 1/2, okay? Sine of 30 degrees is 1/2. So 16 times 1/2, or 8, is on the perimeter. So one full side is 16 times 6 is 96 for the perimeter around the hexagon, which means the area of the hexagon would be 1/2 times 8 times 96, or 96 times 4, which is 384 times the square root of 3. Now that's the area of the hexagon, which we need to subtract from the area of a circle, which is pi times the radius squared, which would be 16 squared, or 256 pi exactly. So the exact area of the shaded region would be the area of the circle subtract the area of the hexagon. In probably needs to be input exactly as so. Which tells me, based on what the estimated answer is, you probably did know what you were doing for the most part here, but it wanted an exact answer because you were very close with that decimal. So good job on that.